Hello, beautiful souls. Can you feel it in the air? Can you feel it in the air? Can you feel the love in the air? You have just shifted. You have just turned a major corner. You've just walked through the portal. You did something. You made a choice. You made a decision. You said no, which is your sacred hell yes. You did something tremendous. You've graduated from something tremendous, and you've excavated something so deep and intense from the core of your very fabric of your soul's blueprint, your soul's frequency, and that's big. We're going through these massive upgrades right now, these downloads, all of these things. There's, from what my understanding, these 3 days where we're going to have these really rapid, intense, and it might feel different for everybody because everyone's journey is different. Everyone's at different levels of their journey. So don't judge yourself. Don't compare yourself, confirmation to anybody else's journey. So 3 days of these massive upgrades, frequencies, downloads. We're receiving a lot of frequency waves, plasma waves. The physical body might be buzzing. You might have head pressure. Again, all of these upper body chakras. Tingles. You might feel lit up, like every cell in your body is just lit up and vibrating at such a fast level. You might feel like a tuning fork. All of this is perfect. You might feel like electrical shocks. Maybe you're shocking. When you touch things, you're starting to see electrical charges. Again, grounding will help with that. Grounding foods will help discharge that. Making sure that is balanced. Your electrolytes and your minerals are balanced to help with that. So you're noticing these things, very vivid dreams, very, the time is just, I live in the quantum, so I have the time. I don't know what day it is, what time it is, what month it is. It's gone really fast. It's collapsed. So many timelines have collapsed and they've collapsed and dissolved and returned back to source. So you're probably experiencing this through the dream state. We do a lot of work in the timelines and in the higher realms. So you could be working through different karmic situations in the dream state, and it might feel a little cray-cray. It's fine. It's all perfect. Just make sure you retreat and rest when necessary so you can allow for reintegration and recalibration, because what's taking place, too, beautiful souls, is what is going on right now. If you've done any soul retrieval, you know what this feels like, but a lot of soul aspects are being returned. They're asking to come home. They're ready to come home to be integrated and reinfused. All right, so you might be seeing these orbs of light coming in. You might have, like for me, you feel like a full body experience, but I had full body soul aspect return about a month and a half ago. It was massive and beautiful and incredible. So the soul aspect that had been apart for many lifetimes returned. All right, so you might be experiencing this, okay? Like right before you go to sleep, in meditation, just coming out of meditation, right? Like in between that early morning, like so you fall back asleep before you wake up. These are usually when this is taking place, okay? You're being upgraded, right? You're being upgraded. Your psychic gifts and abilities are being upgraded, all right? These adamantine particles are raining down. These codes, these frequencies, these plasma beings, bodies, energy, frequency are raining down, integrating. Again, we're going through another round of upgrades, so allow for the integration. So if you need to retreat and rest and recalibrate to reintegrate, whether it's the codes, the frequencies, the soul aspects, whatever it is, or all of the above, allow for that. Hydrate, nourish, eat nourishing foods. Maybe you need to eat lighter. Maybe you need to eat more. Maybe you need to eat foods that are a lot more single ingredients. Lots of fruit. I've had to dose with fish from time to time and eggs from time to time and cottage cheese from time to time, but other than that, I eat lots of fruit. Sometimes I need to eat some whole grains, but it's very simple, singular 1, 2, or 3 ingredient type foods, okay? So listen to the innate intelligence of your physical body. Your body will tell you, okay? You're getting an upgrade to your identity, okay? To the multidimensional, multifaceted, multi-sensory being that you are, okay? All of these aspects are wanting to return, all right? Fragments of self are returning. Because what happens is when you've gone through lots of trauma, hurt, and pain over lifetimes, your psychic, your soul gets fragmented and it gets kind of sent out into the ether and it's ready to return home, like inner child, mother, maiden, crone, divine feminine, divine masculine aspects are wanting to return. Goddess and God energy, archetypal energies wanting to return. Upgrades and activates of your angelic DNA, your Fae DNA, all of the different aspects of whatever DNA you hold is wanting to unlock and open up and to be remembered and be fully turned on, because you're getting turned on more and more in every now present moment every day. All right. There's going to be a deep cellular activation. A deep cellular activation in the mitochondria, in the subatomics of your cells. All right. The memory. This is where you're going to have memories or start coming back. Maybe your memories have already coming back from Atlantis, or your Atlantean timelines, your Lemurian timelines, your Mu timelines, maybe memories of off-planet lives, or Egyptian past lives. Okay, maybe because this cellular resonance, the cellular memory is being turned on and remembered. New codes are coming in. New inscriptions and new codes are coming in for this divine blueprint. Your divine blueprint. Your soul's blueprint, okay? Ora kia shinit ora yamat ora shinit ira hora shinit ira kuwan ya hianat ora hamat yanat ora iakowa hayana ora. And Source says to be so proud of yourself, because Source is so proud of you. Your family of light, your team of light, your collective consciousness is very proud of you. So you need to go look in the mirror and tell yourself, I love you and I'm so proud of you for how far you've come and where you're at today. So be very proud of yourself, because your team and Source, the universe, is so, so proud of you for where you are right here, right now. Okay? And what's happening is bringing in these codes and these frequencies to help you plug back in, to access these frequencies with a lot more ease and effortlessness. The more you resist, the more uncomfortable it is. It's not a punishment. It's just asking you to surrender and trust in the unknown, into what's taking place, right? And ask for this to only be for my highest and best good, through and with unconditional love and light. And if it gets to be too intense, your soul knows how far it can go. That mind and ego might convince you of otherwise. So allow 722. So if you need it dialed back, if you need the wattage turn it back, you need the amplification, ask for that. So if it's a little too much, ask for that, and just breathe and breathe, because we are going through psychic upgrades. All right. These are going to help with telepathic communications, deeper, more open, audible, knowing, clear communication with your spirit guides, your team members, your personal collective. All right, helping with all of your clear abilities, up-leveling and activating at a deeper, stronger, more potent level. So just breathe in these golden rays into your heart. Imagine that your entire heart is lighting up like a light of a billion suns. Imagine these adamantine, these golden white light particles just bathing you. Imagine they're bathing your entire field, your 12-body multidimensional layer field, all facets of you, all the way down into the physical body, into the skin, into the bones, in the mitochondria, in the tissue, in the blood, in the DNA, into the subatomic levels of your. Just imagine, breathe this in, suck it in, and breathe it in, and let it absorb and integrate into the system. All right? Your soul aspects are wanting to return home. They're wanting to be they're magnetizing back to you now. So breathe them in. Allow them, ask them, say, yes, you're safe to come home. I've done this with soul retrieval over this past couple years. Yes, you are safe to return. Please return. Please return. Breathe this into your heart. Check into your heart, because your heart is expanding more and more. Shine like the light of a billion suns, because that's what you are. 909. Shine like a light of the billion suns. Imagine that you are literally going supernova in the best fucking possible way, because we are. My left ear is at such a frequency pitch that it's hard to pick up. So you're hearing a lot of frequencies. That could be downloads, activations. Your clear audience is literally getting tuned up frequency by frequency by frequency, little bit by little bit. And it's different wave levels of these frequencies and codes. They could be downloads. Okay? So just breathe and just be. So know what you know, see what you see, hear what you hear, and feel what you feel. And know that it is all real. And it is all perfect. It is all perfect. So remember, retreat, rest, recalibrate, to allow for this integration, this reintegration, this re-immersion, this infusing, this braiding back of soul self, of aspects of self, plus bringing in these new codes, these new frequencies, these upgrades, these activations, these downloads, these uploads, whatever it is, 1010 that you are ready to receive today. Again, your soul's knows your specific coding, your specific blueprint, your soul's mission, all of it. So I just share the messages, I share the codes, because this is, you're receiving so much more besides the human words, because the human and the ego, the mind likes the words, but that's almost like a distraction, Source says. Basically, you are receiving at a subatomic, unconscious soul level frequency codes, flavor, colors, and essences. But it's all perfect because you're not receiving anything that you aren't ready to receive, especially if I landed in front of you, because I've always set the intention that those that are ready to receive me, my frequency, my flavor, my color, my essence, my human, my words, in the way that I deliver, and in the way that the collective cosmic consciousness, the collective galactic consciousnesses work through and with me, I ask that those are only that are ready to receive will receive. And you may get triggered. You might have a coming home experience. You might feel like this information's home. You might feel like my energy feels like home. Whatever it is, it's all perfect. Whether it triggers you, expands you, ignites you, excites you, inspires you, it's all perfect. And remember, if those triggers are your portals, it gives you the opportunity to peel that layer back, to look at it, say, okay, I see you, I love you, thank you, and now I release you. And you just return it back. Easy as that. We really, as humans, we really in ego overcomplicate things. It's really that easy, especially when it comes to doing trauma work, shadow work, integrative work. Whatever it is, we really tried to overcomplicate it and think we have to do all of these healing sessions, which they can be helpful, but you really don't need that. You just pause, breathe, recognize, look at it, thank it, acknowledge it, love it, say thank you, I love you, I release you. 1222. Okay? So don't beat yourself up. You don't need to do any more healing. You are perfectly healed, whole, complete, and sealed, Source says. You are perfectly 1, 2, 3, 4 healed, whole, complete, and sealed. Say that. I am healed, I am whole, I am complete, and I am sealed. I am healed, I am whole, I am complete, I am sealed. It is done, it is done, it is done. We love you. Bye.